Hey everyone, this is Millennial Investor here with my March update. And let's go ahead and get started with Lending Club. And this is actually last month's, but I was at $7,367. And I had about two notes in the 31 to 120 day period and a couple else that were kind of sitting around and about 67 in adjustment for past due notes balances. And in 1 month's time, I'm officially at this right here. And you'll notice that in the last 28 days, I've jumped up a whopping about $3.50. So that's something to celebrate. My adjustment for past notes is now considerably worse. And if we take a look at the notes at a glance, you'll notice that I now have not two, but six notes in the 31 to 120 day period, as well as three currently in grace that I think two of them look promising, but the other one probably not. So yeah, a lot's kind of happened. We could take a look at these notes real quick. The 31 to 120. Let me open that up. And you'll notice that there are no A's. We do have one B, a couple C's, and then a couple lower. And they've all made a couple payments, so that's definitely good. I believe, let's see, the last one to fail on me were these over here. So let's go ahead and take a look at these two. I'll open this one up. Take a look. This was for $14,000, and they did of course, make a partial payment, which is nice of them, back in January, and I believe maybe the order was wrong. They made a whopping partial payment of about 2 cents. I believe this is the one that said they were going to mail the payments. And I've noticed that when someone says they're going to mail the payment, it usually means that they're not really going to, or something's going to happen, but you probably won't see that money again. So they have notified that they are unable to pay, and that's kind of where this one's at. Taking a look at this F1 over here, where three payments have been made. Let's open that up. And yeah, you can notice their credit score has dropped significantly. We could even, oh, whoa, wow. You could take a look. I've been trying to invest in more safer notes. So this was started out as 745 and it's been a downhill race. So it looks like they're probably at the bottom. Maybe they got a little more room to go. 16,800. Yep, definitely missed a few payments and now they owe about $3. And let's check out the harassment here by Lending Club, and you'll notice that Lending Club definitely does do their part to try to get back their money. So, 16,800 might have been too much for them. We could take a look at one more. Let's take a look at this B note over here. And this was 14,400, and it says pending for a 2 of the 24th, and there is a chance, or looking at this, it looks like it's not going to be going through, but who knows. And you can also take a look at all of what Lending Club's doing in terms of this. But these started out as pretty sound notes, I want to say. This one might have been a little lower, had some potential, and it's now starting to flatline. But yeah, that's happening. But I'm still optimistic. We'll see exactly what happens with those. We got three more in grace, and those are looking good. And I did make $3.50, which off of $7,368 or so. Maybe not the best, but we all have months like this. Let's take a look at more details. You'll notice the accrued interest has gone up significantly, and that's great because that's helping to offset all those late costs that are happening. So this is definitely going up and up, and it's helping to keep everything regulated. But other than that, I haven't invested any additional money in Lending Club. I do, however, hope to invest about $500 more after this account reaches a value of $7,500. So when it does, I'm going to put in an additional 500, but whether that takes a month, 2 months, 5 months, that's up to the payers of the notes. So we'll find out over there. Okay, terms of Prosper, I believe, doing pretty well at this. Nothing else has gone late. So in terms of notes going late, Prosper is winning that race. I just have the one that I've had for a while that is currently late, and we could take a look at that one. Okay, so you'll notice everything is current, 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 the one that's been charged off, and the one that's currently late. So that's the one, and most likely, yes, that'll be charged off, but everything else on the Prosper side of things is going very smoothly. So everything's paying and looks like it will continue to do so. In terms of a breakdown of this, let's head over to the classic view and then over to view details, and you can see right now about 72.80. A lot of these notes are maturing really well with an 11% return, and overall on the Prosper side things are looking great. So I do like this platform. I kind of wish, or I hope they do in the future, get a new folio service, but until they do, I'm also hoping to move out the, I believe it was $40 or so. Let me head over back to my investments. The $40, once this is about 50, I'm going to transfer it over to my bank account and then over to Lending Club. But I want Lending Club to kind of improve a bit before or my returns to improve a bit before I actually drop those off. Okay, so still doing great. Not making a whole lot this month, but that's fine. If I don't put my money here, I'll put it in alternative investments. So we'll keep investing, and hopefully you found this video useful. If you have any questions, of course, leave them below, and I'll see you next month. Peace.